Good afternoon. It's Monday, the 20th of January, 2025. It's just after 12:30 here in the UK. Welcome to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. Although there are now beginning to be some questions about that. Nevertheless, it's not my story, it's not your story. Today's story is all about racing in the event Speed Sculpted within Real Racing 3 update 13.1. So let's share the iPad screen. Okie dokie. Let's try that. Okay. Let's see if this works. Jose in the chat on the YouTube side has put, I'm here for the suffering. Well, thank you very much. My pain is your pleasure. All right, so there we go. Right, let me now hopefully share the iPad screen. There we go. Right. So I effectively did close to, well, just over 3 hours, and I got stuck on goal 1 on stage 5. So if we just go into the car before I move it forward, you can see I've had to apply some upgrades. I haven't applied any more upgrades since yesterday, and I'll explain why. So basically, I'm 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 3. So at the moment, I've spent 465 gold on this car. Which probably is about right in terms of how I tend to achieve. I tend to find that I tend to spend about half the cost of the car in upgrades to achieve the win normally. So hopefully I won't have to do any more. So my last race on this particular goal, it's easy enough to finish in the top 5, but I was struggling with the average speed of 137 miles per hour. And indeed, on the last race, I got to 136.7 miles per hour. So I do think I'm close. I did make a couple of mistakes as well on that race, and I was probably starting to feel a little bit irritable. So hopefully, the racing will be a little bit better today. So I'm going to start racing. So Jose has put, I can't wait for you to do the stage 5.3. Well, to be fair, I can't wait until I've completed stage 5.4, but I've got to do 5.1 first. Right. Okay. Does that mean that's a bit of a nightmare one? Great. Fantastic. Okay. So let's see how we get on now. The car is fully serviced. I do have a 2-hour free servicing reward, so I will apply that once the car needs servicing. So fingers crossed. Let's see how we get on. Oh, I've got sweaty palms. I'm that nervous. I definitely feel a bit nervous, that's for sure. Come on. Come on. I do find, to be fair, with this car, it's actually not about accelerating. It's about braking early so you can accelerate early. You see, that's not too bad. I do think I'm behind the last attempt I did yesterday, though, which could mean I'm in for a bit of a Yeah, I'm reckon I'm a bit behind. It might take me a bit of time just to warm up, so please bear with me. I feel I can do this. But I'm definitely a bit behind at this moment in time. I went off there, but fine. Just live with it. So I'm definitely down. 5, 6. Okay, so I did get to 7 there, so that's not too bad. Can I get to 7 before the line? I suspect not. Or then again, maybe the answer is yes. So I don't think I'm going to do it this time. Okay. Okay, 134. Don't lose it. Keep it. There you go. Come on. I need to get to 137. Come on. 5, 6. Come on. 136.7. Oh. I don't think I'm going to do it. 6. So 136.6. So worse than what I did yesterday. That much. I did this with 210 gold, said Jose. Yes, that much, my friend. Yes. Yes. But don't worry. Not all hope is yet lost. But it might be another session again. So don't service the car. Look how long it takes to service it normally. Almost 5 hours. That's crazy. Right. So into round 3 and into the rewards. And I should have a 2 hour. 2 hours of free and instant servicing. So that's now in play. Back into speed sculpted and service the car. All right, let's try again. Let's try again. Come on. Okay. At least I didn't go off there, so. Okay, so I have at least made it to the end before it drops up below 137. And indeed, I've got to 137 there, so that feels like a bit of an improvement. Not much of one, Just a little one. I went right wide again there, though. That's a disaster. Come on. So I need to get to 137. So 133, 34, 35, 36, 37. Only just, though. Okay. That was a better take of the corner there. $135. Okay, 133 there. I'll make a mental note of that. 134. Didn't go off that time. Go. So 134, 135, 136, 137. Yes, come on. Come on. One, two. Come on. Come on. Whoo! Just about did it. There we go. So Jose has put, I can't really say you're doing anything wrong. This is just hard. It is indeed. But I did do it there. Fantastic. What is that? Dub RR3 says, hello, welcome along. And they've then gone to put the grip on the car is not that good. Not gonna lie. Yes, yeah, I do think with this car, it's not about the acceleration, it's about braking. When you brake, you've got to brake earlier. And probably a lot earlier than before. That's what I've found in. And I actually got my average miles per hour up there by braking earlier, so I could then accelerate out the corner earlier. I was finding if I was braking late into the corners and accelerating out as I would normally, the back end would go. Lee Hin G Mo, I said, have you seen the Gran Turismo movie? Yes, I have. Yes, I quite enjoyed it. It was very good. Jose has put nice. Yes. So apparently 5.3 is the not normally I find in these events there's normally only one gotcha, and there's been 3 for me. Okay, so service the car again. Whew. Okay, goal 1 completed. Right, it's an excellent race so far. For you, maybe. But it looks like there's a crash on the track ahead. Watch out and stay alert. Brilliant. Okay, so secure 3rd place without any damage. Keeping it clean will impress everyone watching. And there's a crash on the track ahead, so be careful. Where are the red flags? Oh, well. All right, okay. So recommended PR at the moment is 88.1 and I'm at 88.6. So it's another 2 laps around Suzuka. I've got to finish the race in 3rd, and it looks like I'm starting quite a bit down. Oh, there's also a timer as well. Brilliant. Fantastic. So again, for me, this is one of those events where if you're struggling to overtake to thirds, it's a pause. I'm assuming I can go off track. Yeah. It's a pause, quit, retry. But let's see how I get on. I'm just nervous about where these crashes are. Might be me driving like that. There's an example of braking where I would normally and losing it. Really do need to brake earlier. Round the corner. There we go. So I'm assuming the reason why I'm so far back is the accident involves cars that are ahead of me. So all of a sudden there'll be a car that's stationary on the track somewhere, and I'll overtake it and move up a place. Although I have got 3 cars here, so hello. There we go. All right, so those cars are actually further back. So I don't think I lost a place there. Whoa. So up into 7th. So there's 2 cars on the track there. Are there any more? So I'm 7th. I need to get 3rd. So I've got to overtake 4 more cars. I find it interesting that the cars are grouped in 2s. Because there's another 2 cars just ahead of me here. Or is it 1? Or maybe it's 1. No, it's 3. Crazy. Okay, so it looks like it's just those 2 cars that are stationary. So I just need to be careful in that bit of the track. So I'm up into 6. Okay, that's 5th. 4th, 1 more car. And obviously, there's the car. And obviously we're coming up to the bit where there's a bit of traffic, stationary traffic on the track. There we go. Did that slow him down? Yes, it did. Thank you very much. I'll take 3rd. Whoa. I need to get a move on. I don't know. I don't know if I've got enough to complete the lap. I haven't been paying attention of my lap times. Interesting that this particular event, normally towards the end, the events insist on there being no off-road and no damage. Oh, it's going to be close. No, it's not. There we go. Wow. So I struggled to get past the first goal and did the second goal easily. So according to Jose, now's my banana skin coming up. So this will be fun. Josie has put this is hard too. Yeah. That wasn't too bad. It was probably easier for me because I've got a car that's a little bit more upgraded. Okay, so what's the next one? I'm 2 goals away. 2 goals away. Come on. Okay, so that's goal 2 completed. Okay, so we've switched tracks again. So we're now at Bathurst. So at Bathurst, hitting 245 miles per hour twice will showcase the Speedtail's power and finish the race in top 3. Okay. Now it's recommending upgrading my PR. It's saying 89.7. I will attempt to leave it where it is, 88.6. Let's have a look. Hit a top speed of 245 miles per hour 2 times without going off-road. Okay, so you can't go off-road. For more than 3 seconds and finish the race in top 3. Okay. Right, I think obviously the fastest part of the track is effectively this bit going downhill. And normally you have to brake a lot earlier with this car, I would imagine, rather than like that corners you do with most others. So I suppose it's a question, does it hit 245 well before that corner? Let's see. So I can't go off track, not for more than 3 seconds, but I can damage my car. That's a weird one. That's a weird one, is that? And I've got to get to 3rd. Okay. Right, this one might be trial and error, I think. Oh dear. Okay. So technically I've only got to overtake one more car. So the hardest bit is probably going to be this 245 miles per hour. So I do have brakes on low. I'm just going to see how far it gets before the auto brakes kick in. Will it get there? No. Right. So that's 240. That was 242. Right. Okay. Let's retry that. Let's service the car. 200. So 245 is what I need. So I'm going to have to turn off auto brakes when I'm coming down that hill. Okay. Brake assist off. Brake assist back on. Well, okay, so I'm gonna go over if I do that again then, aren't I? Okay. Okay, so there's 3rd. Jasper has joined the chat. Welcome along, and has put They've only just finished the event today. It was quite hard, quite difficult even. I think I know. I think I've got a cunning plan. I think there's a barrier to the right as you turn into that corner. So I reckon if damage is allowed, if I smash into that barrier, that should slow me down and probably won't count as being off track. Let's have this might be quite difficult, so this could get messy. Okay. Do you know what? I'm going to put traction control on here as well because I'm going to have to smash the car. So I don't want to lose control of it. There you go. Right, so brake assist on low, traction control back to off. I think I'm in third as well. I've just slowed down, that's the problem. Oh, crap. Ah. There we go. Whew. Yeah, Jose has put the car has more of a playful tail than a speedy one, indeed. Well, I suppose it is speedy. It's clearly there for aerodynamics, but the problem is you just lose so much grip as a result. That's the problem. But yeah, whew. So that wasn't too bad. That wasn't as hard as goal one, which again you do find quite often. The earlier goal on the final stages tend to be the hardest. So at this moment in time, I'm obviously I've upgraded it a lot more than most people, but I'm looking good. And I did sort of budget on 500 gold being spent, so I am a little bit under that. But there's one more race to do, so let's have a look what this one says. So there you are, goal 3 completed. Goal 4. Winning the championship with an average speed of 144 miles per hour. Okay. So the problem is all the goals that I've struggled it with today have been the average speed goals. And it's another one. So winning the championship with an average speed of 144 miles per hour, which is quite high, for people to remember it as a once in a lifetime race. Let's make history together. Really? Are you racing? I don't think you are. It's still telling me I need that 89.7 PR. It's 3 laps around Mount Panorama. Right. 144 miles per hour. Well, I am starting on, I guess, the fastest bit. So I am above. I reckon I'll drop all the way down below. Oh, dear. And obviously, passing the cars is another thing that's probably going to slow me down. Look at that. Across the start line to 129. This isn't already looking good. Ugh. I'm only in 13th as well. So 142 and a half. So still haven't got anywhere near 144. Come on. Now, you see, the problem is you want to go as fast as you can, but you know this car just struggles on corners. There we go. Okay, 10th. 2 more cars ahead as well. Come on, 3 more cars ahead. All right. So I can see me getting first. Do I have to come first? Win, yeah. Okay. 140. I mean, I got well above that previously, so this isn't looking good. And they are below. All right, that's not too bad though. 142.5, and the previous lap I was 129. So maybe I might have had the opportunity. And I've got 2 more laps as well. Okay. Jose's put off track is allowed. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, that'll happen naturally with me. Oh, I see. Rather than slowing down at that bit, just okay. Well, I'm going to try and do it. The legitimate way, because I reckon I'm going to get 144 on average by the next finish line. Look at that. I'm already in 4th. Oh. Made that 3rd. Come on. 2, 3, 4. So I'm above. Oh, almost at the finish line, but it seems that it keeps going up. So I reckon I'm going to be all right. If it goes green here, then I know I am going to be. Yes. Oh. So I've also got to get first. So I've got a bit of catching up to do, although he is just there. There we go. And I've got 144 on average again. So I think that's okay. So, I mean, obviously people had to go off track because they've upgraded the car less, but I don't think I need to. I think I'm going to be all right. Just keep that high. There we go. Brake early. There we go. Ugh. Jose has said you can do this easily. And Enrico Dreams joins the chat. Welcome along. Good to see you again. Says turn off brake assist. Well, it's on low. And him Abindu Pasu Marfi, is that? Welcome along. Has put, I already have this game. It's so crazy. Yeah, it is. That's probably been the weirdest and hardest event I've done in a long time. So service the car. That's it. So I spent more gold than what I wanted to, but not as much as I'd budgeted for. So there we go. 25 gold. So I didn't have to do any more upgrades today. So I'm very happy about that. that's the car. Hope never to use it again. Okay, so the put there. I did it. Yes, I did. Yes. Do you know? Thinking about this logically, what I should have done is held off. And waited for the next week's time trial. That would have taken it over 1 hour servicing. I could have used that because I mean I've only been now streaming for 35, 40 minutes, and I've completed it, and which means I've effectively wasted a 2 hour free servicing. Right. Okay. So let me just. I'm not going to end it yet because I'm going to do a little bit more racing. But let me just show first off the cost, effectively, that I ended up having to spend because I did make a note of it all. So let me share my screen. There we go. That's it there. So I don't know if you can see that clearly. Let me just. Do you know what? Let me just balloon that up. There we go. All right. So I mean, level one's okay because it's just all R dollars, but obviously where it's cost me is in the level two upgrades. I've done everything at level two bar the brakes, and that's cost me 465 gold. And then obviously because then upgrade level threes R dollars, you don't tend to worry about that. But it means my car was upgraded to 88.6 and cost a total of 1.6 million R dollars and 465 gold. Ouch. Ouch. But for a supercar, I think it's cheaper than what I ended up spending on when I did the Koenigsegg 850. So, checks and balances, all that sort of stuff. Stuff balances out. Let me share my iPad screen again. So Jose's put nicely done. Thank you very much. Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? How it goes. I was so struggling on 5.1. In fact, the big ones I was struggling on were, I think, 3.4. So stage 3, goal 4, which was a average miles per hour, and I had to apply some upgrades there. I struggled then. I think it was 4.3. I think I might be wrong on that. Whichever one, it might have been 4.2. Whichever one was the average miles per hour again. And again, I had to apply a set of upgrades. And then I struggled on 5.1, average miles per hour again. And I did apply a set of upgrades. So the car was 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 3. And then after that, after 5.1, to be fair, I thought the other goals were relatively straightforward. Now, that's probably because I'd applied so many updates and I was struggling on 5.1. But there we go. Enrico says, glad you won through for the investment made. Indeed. Now, you see, this is the thing that really bugs me as well, right? So the problem you've now got is if we go into road collection, and obviously now I've opened up the McLaren Speedtail in hybrid beasts of speed. Now, despite how much gold I've spent on this car and upgraded it significantly, it's still not enough to complete the series. Now, I'm not going to apply any more upgrades, but this is a little gripe I have. So sometimes it's not a big deal spending a bit of money more than what other people are doing because you still got to complete the series. So obviously what will happen now is you end up just waiting for whenever the car has some sales to be able to take this particular series to 100%. So the PR there is 90, and that's only tier 19. So it'd be an even higher PR for tier 20. And in terms of the other cars, well, I've got the Porsche, which is at 88.1. So that's not too far behind what the Speedtail is. and I've obviously got the Lamborghini. Well, that's only at 82.5. So it's like, uh, but at least I've got the car, and at least I can take this particular series a little bit further. So I might as well do a little bit of racing on this car as I've still got a free servicing on. I'll, I'll do this for I don't know, probably until 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then wrap up. Um, TJAS Maria says, "Hi, bro. Hello, welcome along. Good to have you with us. Hopefully, I got your name right. Can you team up with me?" Um, well, as you've asked that question, I do actually have a team, and I do actually have places in that team. So, if you did want to join my team, if you go to the team section, and if you go to the leaderboard and do a search for my team, which is called 100%, and you'll see there it's an active team. Oh, it's actually put we're not active. Oh, thought we were quite active, to be fair. Maybe not at the moment. Got 12 members in it, so obviously this team has space for 20. So if you click view, and you'll see me there top just because of the number of fame that I've got, and click join, it will send an email to me or a message, and I can accept you into the team. There we go. So back to Road Collection, back to season 4. I'm not going to earn any more gold in this particular series, but I can obviously take it closer to being at 96%, I'd say. So drag race. So I would imagine this car is both has acceleration quicker than all of them. Yeah. So let's see how we get on. Okay, that is fast. It just blew the Lamborghini out of the water. Wow. Will it do the same for the Porsche? Yes, is the answer to that. Not quite as I don't know. That probably is just almost as big a lead. Yeah. The Porsche is obviously a bit quicker than the Lamborghini, but oh right. I didn't win that. Let me see if I can try again. I did have a bad start. That's not much better. There we go. First that time. So Tasia says, I am sending you a request. That's fine. No problem. I'll do it after the stream. Accept you in. There we go. So that's tier 13 completed. So obviously now that I've got the speed tail, I can do tier 14. Might as well just do a bit of racing as I've got some free servicing to be had. And I might as well do it on the speed tail. There we go. All right, so that's another first. Okay, there we are. So that's tier 20 also opened up now. I'm just going to have a look and see how much that's going to cost. There, 91.7. 91.7 PR. Yikes. Anyway, let's just carry on going down. So next up is the Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course. 4 laps. And it's Indianapolis. That is the better speedway. It's Daytona I have a big liking for. Oh, I'm sort of stuck in the middle. Up into 10th, 8th. 6th. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, dear. Somehow I managed to stay in 5th there. Okay, into 4th. So here's this bit, I reckon, will be a problem for this car. Yeah, look at them all sliding all over the place. Okay, amazingly, I'm in 2nd. Now, this is a test. I'm going to see if it slides. I bet it slides. Yeah, I knew it would. But for me, that particular little fast, but it's not really a corner, but that fast turn, I always think if the car slides, the grip's rubbish. If the car doesn't slide, its grip's good enough. I mean, we already know that about this car. So there you go, first. Not particularly clean. And it is so easy to lose the back end in this car. Okay, so first with 2 laps to go, so relatively straightforward. So I had not expected to be needing to have a second stream for this car, which is why I've done it a little bit earlier. Because I'm actually going to be doing a second live stream today, and that will be at 7 p.m. UK time. And I'll be looking at the next event that's open in round 4, which is the Aston Martin Vantage GTE limited series. Not sure if I'm going to take it to 100% at this stage, because I'm not sure if I want to spend any gold on it, but I'll talk more about that in this evening's stream. So plenty of racing to be had, and probably, unfortunately, plenty of gold to be spent. So lap 4, already caught the back markers, doing my best to stay on track. It's easier said than done with this car. There we go. Okay, so that's first. There's a few people in the chat saying, so just give me one moment, and I'll take a look. There we go. So you're in the team. There we go. Right. Shri Dash says hi. Welcome along. Glad to have you with us. Thanks for joining. So there we go. So that is the showcase for the McLaren completed. I might as well just go through them one by one. I think what I'll do today is I'll try and keep the stream relatively short, since I've completed what I wanted to do. But I will do a bit of racing, as I've got effectively quite a bit of time for servicing, free servicing. So I don't want to waste it too much. But I think what I'll probably do, to be fair, is after I've completed this time trial, I'll probably wrap up and I'll talk about what's coming up, because there's quite a few things coming up as well. So consider this like a bonus live stream, because I didn't finish the Speedtail in the planned live stream yesterday. But sometimes I do find that happens. You're sort of lost and you're struggling and you're making all sorts of errors. Whereas this morning, I didn't obviously achieve goal 1 in stage 5 immediately. So I think the first time I failed, but I'm pretty sure the second time I did just about do it. So sometimes just stepping away ensures progress. I'm not even. Should I look at where I've come? Because I don't think that was a particularly great lap. I did have 101, and I did it in 112. So Group H. They're not brilliant, to be fair, but it does look like quite a few people do indeed have the car now. Let me just no. Let me just go in and have a look, because again, this is an indication sometimes of how many people have won the car. So let me see if I can work this out. So if we go in there, no, we don't want to go in there. We just want to. There we go. Right. So, I'd say not that many. So I'm currently 1,967, and I am in group 60%. So top 60%. So let's just say it's top 50%. That would suggest there's only 4,000 people currently own that car, which isn't a high amount. Again, indication of how hard an event that one is to win, especially with that car and the back end. Chajaz Morat has asked, where am I from? I am from the UK. I live in South Yorkshire. I'm not originally from South Yorkshire. I'm a Nottinghamshire lad, born and bred, but I moved up to South Yorkshire, which is the county right next to Nottinghamshire, quite a long time ago now. So there we go. So I think what I'll do now, because I will be doing a stream later on, I'll wrap it up there. So I did at least get to complete the Speed Sculpted event, I spent more gold than I wanted to. Well, I spent more gold that I would have liked to. I did budget on spending 500 and I spent 465. Um, my gold total at the moment is at 1,324. So what I'll be doing this evening, and the stream will be a later stream. I'm looking probably to stream around about 7 p.m. Is I'll take a look at the Aston Martin Vantage GTE 2018 limited series, and I'll go through kind of why I'm in two minds whether to do it or not. But I'll save that for this evening's stream. Right, so there we go. So that's the end of that. A pretty short one, but I will, as I said, I will be back later this evening. So uh, let me just take that off screen. So I did manage to complete Speed Sculptured. As I said, just had to spend a bit more gold than I probably would have done. But there we go. That's a normal sort of driver, able to complete a challenge. Unfortunately, having to spend a little more gold than most. So, hope to see you all later. So the stream will be 7 p.m. UK time. So I'm appreciative of those people in the east. Might be a bit late for you guys, so I understand that. But yeah, in terms of what's left of your day, I hope it's a good one. I hope I do get to see you later. Thank you to everyone that has watched, cheering me on or enjoying my pain. I always enjoy that sort of stuff. And thank you for commenting in the chat as well. So hope to see you later, 7 p.m. UK time. Until then, thank you and goodbye.